Hi, Eric. Hi, Bruno. I'm good. How are you? Bia, girl, how are you? I'm good. Can't believe it's already Tuesday. I missed you guys. I did, actually. Um, it's really nice having these mid-afternoon, kind of like resets my day. Um, yeah, just like breaks up beginning and ending of my day really nicely. You guys put me in such a good mood. Nice hair. Thank you. It's getting long, man. Waleed, hi. Yeah, how was everyone's weekend? A baseball game to start? Who's playing? Who's your team? Have I been? I had a really good weekend. Like really, 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 really fun. It was like just the perfect amount of busy and just the perfect amount of activity. Good food. I went to a flea market on Sunday. Hardly bought anything because that's what kind of shopper I am. I want to look at everything and then be like, oh, are you gonna get it? No. That's what I'm like. Um, and then we went out for brunch, and what did we do? We went swimming, bought some plants. Did a little bit of work. It was perfect. What did I do? Probably did some cooking, did some cleaning, you know. Nico Taxi, hi. New York Mets, my team. Okay, the Mets. I think you told me that. I'll remember now. Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers? Brewers. um, okay, the Mets. How are the Mets doing this season? Sorry, I don't even know the baseball season. If you teach me something about baseball, my brother-in-law will be very impressed. I'm always too shy to ask him. Because he's like he's he's a bit intimidating sometimes. It was tiring but really good. Hey, are you happy? Are you happy with how it went? I guess so. Was there anything that went wrong in like a really hilarious, funny way? Yeah. It's such a high after you're like really tired, at least like I think this is what it's like. You're really tired after like a string of performances, but you're also kind of still hyped. There's still like lingering adrenaline. Are you having that? Big bottle of water. Yeah. We have these gallon bottles of water. I don't know why, so I'm using them up. 7, hi. Bruno is now a mod, but I'm serious, you guys. It is not your job, okay? I just gave you superpowers. That's all, okay? Nada, hi. Thank you. Respect the natural look. Abid, thanks. Hello from Ukraine. Oh, wow. How are you? I'm sorry, I don't know how to read that. Cool, you guys like my hair. I had to do it for a self-tape, so it's actually, like, it slept in, but it's actually pretty good today. Alex, how are you? I was wondering about you. You started learning to play guitar like from scratch? Dude, that's really funny you say that because I think I might be going to buy a guitar um, tonight. We'll see. I found one on Facebook Marketplace. You got a cake? Bia, what kind of cake? That's so cool. Alex, like, are you just like self-learning? Are you doing online videos? How are you doing it? Bruno, you already removed some questionable people. Okay, thanks, Bruno. I appreciate you. Also, I don't know if I've said this, but I love your name. Octavia, please shout out me. Say girly pop. Girly pop. King David, hi. Oh, I always forget that. Thank you. Bia, yeah, we have Christmas performance in December and rehearsals are just around the corner. So yes, I'm feeling that adrenaline rush. I love that rush. Like, don't burn yourself out, but I love that rush. I'm sure you did so, so well. Can you say hi, Nada? I'm not forcing. Hi, Nada. How are you? Andrew, hi. There's been a lot of things that people say that really shouldn't be said. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything. Maria Savellano. Hello, how are you? What's happening? A chocolate cake. I love that. Same learning, I guess. A mixture of YouTube tutorials and just internet research. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay. I'm gonna get back into guitar then. Just because that's happening. No, but also like I want to. Yeah, I find for me like the best way to learn is just to like pick a song. And every song is gonna have its own like skills and techniques and yeah. And then you get to play something. Anyway, that's the kind of learner I am. You're good. I'm very glad. Nada. I'm saying that right? Daniel Wolf. What's up? You look very gorgeous tonight. Oh, thank you. How am I doing? Beautiful Tuesday night. Hope you have a wonderful night and take it easy. Thank you so much, Daniel. Do I have double pierced ears? Yeah, I do. And sometimes I put them in. I used to also have I think it was on this side. And I had to, of course, I had to take it out for a part, I guess. It wasn't appropriate. Like right after I got them. And then they closed back up. Bruno chocolate cake was my favorite for a while now. It's ice cream cake. What? From like Dairy Queen? You know the Disney ice cream cakes? Oh my god. Have you ever made ice cream cake at home? It's actually so much fun. I should make an ice cream cake. But yeah, there was a Brazilian in the previous live stream. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Who was that? I can't remember his username. Oh, whoa. Everything jumped. Reynolds? Hi. Effort. I didn't ignore your what up. I didn't understand what ablution meant. Karen, thank you. You're cute too. Benoit, hi. Are you French? Oh yeah, I forgot, Bia, that you're a mod too. Like, I got like the mod squad. Bruno, I broke my acoustic guitar by accident because I didn't realize that maybe placing it on a high shelf was a bad idea. Oh no, what happened? Like it fell or did it just like get really detuned? Um, Wally, please stay clean. No drugs, no piercing, no tattoos. Well, like ears. But no, I don't think I'm ever getting a tattoo. Alex, how did you learn to play? I learned, I guess I got a guitar when I was quite young because it was like, oh, a guitar. Like I think everyone wants to play guitar. Um, but I don't think I really touched it. I really tried, at least not that I can remember. So I got a ukulele. That was my entry point, and I think that's brilliant, actually. I got a ukulele, and that taught me just like basic strumming and basic like singing and playing guitar at the same time, basic accompaniment. And just because the strings are so much smaller and softer, it was a lot easier for me to do that, and it gave me some confidence. And then from there, I started approaching guitar more seriously. Um, but yeah, I just like would pick songs that I wanted to sing. I also watched a little bit of Justin Guitar, I think, and my focus would always stray, but it's kind of on my radar to go back there. I just think that it's very hard to do scales and stay motivated, at least for me on the guitar. And the way that I learned the piano was always my teacher doesn't really believe in exercises. He's like, no, you're gonna learn all the exercises that you need. You're gonna learn all the technique that you need just in songs. So let's just like pick some songs that you want to play. And it's good to have songs that are like at your level and also songs that are a challenge that maybe you're working more long term towards. So that's guitar and that's playing music really. Um oh sorry. I Elijah is hi. Is it hard to be open to internet sharing your life and awesome things you're up to? Is it hard? Yeah. Can be. It really helps when you have like really incredible people. And it helps when you realize that like most people are really good, and if most people are like really encouraging, really supportive, really really nice, and if they're not, it's like really not about you. They're just, I don't know, they're going through a rough time really. Bruno, thank God I'm a mod because people, yeah. Bruno, thank you so much. Do what you can, okay? But I really like maintain that, okay? Like watch your baseball game, you know? Um, Nada, do you know any other languages? I'm learning Korean and I know Arabic. You know Arabic and you're learning Korean? So, oh my God, I did learn the Korean alphabet at one point because it's very, very logical and it would probably come back to me, but that's really impressive. I know French, I'm learning Spanish, and I'm also learning Japanese, but I had to shelf that because I wanted to focus on Spanish. Nebraska. Hi, Matthew. Yeah, I remember it was called something like Kohlhoff, which is funny because it means something like big rabbit in English. Wait, what? Abba, you are so gorgeous. Thank you. It fell because I didn't secure it tightly. Oh man, and it shattered. I mean, like, when you see people just like breaking guitars, oh my God, I couldn't. Like, but it must have been kind of, I don't know. It must have been a memorable moment. Alan, oh hey, how's it going? Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás? You had to go negotiate my corporate slavery with the company? Yo, what happened? Efforts, my girl ain't getting no tats, alright? What? Okay. Chris, hi, good morning. Pamba. Neko Taxi is here too. Yo, everyone's here. Like the gang. The gang is assembled. Dr. H. Samara, hi. Bruno. Sorry, Alan. You're not a slave. I mean, like, I'm gonna maintain that for you. You're not a slave, man. What's happening with the job? Dr. H, you look strong. Do you work out? Thank you for, like, saying that. I do work out. I've been doing Pilates pretty, like, consistently since April, I want to say. And yeah, it's starting to show. So thank you so much. Like, and just Pilates at home. Jim C, hi. Martin, add a lemon, some brown sugar, a little cream, and a vanilla bean shake while you're done. In what? Or that's just the drink. That sounds good. Bruno, Neko, and Bia, why are so many weird things this early in the live or at all? I don't know. I guess people are like having fun. I don't know. I really appreciate you guys. Martin, you can't always choose. Matthew, Evangelista, what's up? Hi. MCEM Cruz. Oh my gosh, 5'3", 109 pounds. Nope. Am I 5'3"? How did you know that? I forget how tall I am. Sometimes I'm like, am I 5'4", 5'3"? Like, you know when you say something so much that you don't realize what you're saying anymore? So they forced me to come in early. Well, I had to say I wanted to leave early, so they forced me to come in earlier instead. Okay. I take it, Alan, like this isn't your dream job. Matthew, thanks for always stopping in. You're so great. It sounds like you're very busy these days, so I hope things are well in your world. Art, hello, how are you? Jane class. Robert McIntyre. We all sweet daydreams and nightmares lay down your head. Is this a song? Run my hands through your head hair, asking God, can we live? Can we breathe? Free, pure air is all we really ask for. Is that a song? Or is that just you? It's very soothing. Albie, your mod's ruining your chat engagement. There's always going to be trolls. No, I think my mods are doing good. But it's good you say that. I know what you mean. Sometimes, like, mods can be a bit overprotective. I've had that in the past. And there's part of me that's like, hey, just like everyone, like, come in here. And I feel like the people who are supposed to stay will stay, and the people who aren't will, like, vamonos. Bruno, I speak Italian, obviously American, and currently learning German. Right. How's that going? Ramaz, Turkish Istanbul. Whoa, hello. Oh my God, I so badly want to go there. Neko Taxi, do you have any platform where I can follow, like Insta or something? I don't do Insta. I kind of feel like I ruined my channel. My, like, Instagram. I don't know. I haven't done Insta in a really long time. And I also, it just became, or it felt at a time like a really negative space. like when I talk to people about Instagram, it doesn't leave them feeling good or motivated. It feels like a place for comparison. Like I don't feel that on YouTube, actually. And I don't feel that on TikTok. Like for the most part, TikTok is really positive. So all that to say, I do have a channel on TikTok and I think about posting more on there. And I might post more music on there, or singing, or maybe something else too. So anyway, my TikTok, I think my handle is Janessa Ran. I think that's my handle. Tim, hey, you're back. Tim Watkins. How's your weekend? And I actually want to know about your weekend. I've been thinking about you. What did you do? Alan, you work 10 hours a day. Alan, what do you want to be doing? What do you want your work situation to be like? William Sarmento, hi. Thank you. That's so nice. Gustav, I got bubbly vibes. Yes, that's what we go for. We go for like champagne vibes over here. Okay. Thank you. Art, Tim, go outside, touch grass. That is actually really good advice. Like, you don't want to hear that. It actually does something. And it's why last time you were on here, I was like, well, okay, are you like, you've done that. Are you actually like wanting to feel better? Because sometimes you need to kind of compress in that way. Ruben, what's for dinner? Great question. I was thinking, like, hear me out. We have all these lovely nectarines and peaches. Is it too much to have peach pancakes for dinner? Like peach cobbler pancakes? Either that or Indian. Mod's lacking on saying like and sub. Oh, like they're just, well, that's not their job. Like and sub. Like and subscribe. I always forget to do that. Nicole, you're new. Hi. How are you? Who are you? Where are you? They have an alien church in Cali. Nightbot. What is it? Tell me. Should I go? Ramaz, hello. Hi, baby. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Nick. Jeff. Scotland. We're in Scotland. I love Scotland so much. Not that I've ever been there, but like that's really, really high on my list of where I want to go. Have I ever been to I've been to Northern England, but I don't think I ever actually made it to Scotland. And it's coming. That's a really big water bottle. Yeah. I know. But it's like, it's not like I actually drank all this in one day, okay? It's just like, whatever. It's handy. Vicky, hi. Robert, my track, Maga EQ lib, making no mistake in my own version over my own beat. I just slaughtered you though. Robert, what's going on? You're a musician? Tim, you hate your life? Okay, tell me about your life. Like, tell me. What did you do over the weekend? What did you do today? I've been there. I know maybe you don't want to hear about that. A lot of people have probably felt like that at some point. But ultimately, like, I would really say it's a choice. It's like, okay, this is where I am, and I am where I am. And actually, do I want something different? Am I ready for something different? Am I ready to like move in the direction of different? And you get there when you get there, where you finally start like choosing how you feel and how you feel about your life over what your life actually looks like or feels or like seems like. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't want to hate on my life anymore. If you think of like if you think of like haters, like you're choosing to be a hater towards yourself or like your own life, and it's not actually helping you. So instead, do you want to maybe like move your perspective a little bit and start being more supportive towards your life, more encouraging towards your life, more understanding towards your life, more curious about your life, more like anything? Do you want to start moving in that direction? Because I promise you, like, there are good aspects of your life. There are good aspects of every life. If you're like on YouTube, yo, you have YouTube, you have the internet, you have like people you can connect to, you have like access to all the information that like mankind has ever come up with. You have good aspects, you have things you can be appreciative towards, you have things you can do. But are you wanting to move in that direction or no? And if you need to like focus a little bit more and understand a little bit more and process a little bit more where you're at, that's cool too. Talk to me. Dr. H. Mara, thank you so much. I will keep going. I like, honestly, I'm very, very flattered that you noticed, because I'm like very small and skinny, so I'm not sure that it shows. Come to Dubai. I would love to come to Dubai, Saeem. My Spanish, mi español es I don't know what the word is getting better. Aminiojas? Is it the same as French? Yo estudio español en la mañana todos los días. Brian, hi, how are you? Bruno, that's good. You get entranced by that ball game. Oh shoot, it keeps jumping. But yeah, you need to drink water, guys. Hydrate. It's just tends to be a good idea. Turkey. Alan, I actually wanted to work on my day off to negotiate, and they looked at me too bad. But yes, right now I'm just stuck in limbo. But what do you want to be doing? Sorry, I don't know what your work is, Alan. What do you want to be doing? Ethan, you were working out earlier in the day. What were you doing? What's your workout? Gatorade or electrolytes where y'all are located is also good for you too. And make sure you won't get dehydrated. Bruno, I am so with you. Electrolytes, even just adding salt to your water, amazing. Game changer. SWTV, it's made to cause conflict. What do you mean? Young Thiz, hey, what's up? Hi and Deedle. Hello from Ireland. Amazing. We're in Ireland. Bruno, I don't even have TikTok. I might just download. No, Bruno, that's so sweet. If you downloaded TikTok, Bruno, maybe we could do a singing duet together. I'd have to figure out how to do that. But yes, find snacks. Everyone find a snack. Bruno, I have a music gig at my local bar on Thursday at 6:30 Eastern time. Guy, that's so awesome. What are you gonna sing? NG, what are your views on issues, traumas, hardships, societal biases, misanthropic attitudes, challenges, difficulties, and misandric situations faced by innocent men? That's a lot. What's my view? My view is to focus on the positive. And I know that sounds like really, really simple. But I think all of those things are actually pointing you to what you prefer and what you want to create, what you want to experience, what you want to choose, what you want to be. Like, be the change you want to see in the world. So if you feel like you're being mistreated or you're being unfairly like biased towards, and you're really like living that day in and day out, you're going to get more of that. If you're like focusing on that, if you're putting your attention there, if you're putting your energy there, you're going to gather more and more and more data to support that. As opposed to, if that has happened to you, it's actually great because it shows you what you want. It shows you what you prefer. It shows you like who you actually are and what you believe in and what you choose. So go towards feeling like self-expressed in whatever way and like supported and seen and cared for and whatever it is that is lacking based on those experiences. But you know, be a goldfish. Don't linger. Let it inform you and then be what you would prefer. And also just like, well, there's a lot more, but that's basically in a nutshell what I believe. Alan, you also work from home. Why is that a problem? Sir, you haven't told me what you do yet, or have you? I'm really sorry. Tim, my weekend wasn't good and I haven't been doing nothing. And I haven't been doing, no, I believe you're doing stuff, but I just like, Tim, I just met you, or like kind of met you, so tell me more about you. PJ, you'd like to come work for me? Okay, cool. In what capacity? That's great. Let's do it. Bruno, you made it. Frosted Cupcake, yo, what's up? Thank you for being here. Dixie, I don't know. Nabil, did I watch Toy Story 4? Maybe. Mr. Nordic, I don't know what that is. PJ Scotland, are you in Scotland too? Or, Bruno, that's so great. Tim, I remember what you said last live. I'm here for you, and so is everyone else who's a regular here. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I really mean it, Tim. Like, I was thinking about you on the weekend. And I was hoping you would be here. I'm really glad you're here. You have to magic with Excel. Okay, so I don't know how to work Excel. So first of all, Alan, like, I mean, I do kind of, but seeing like with friends, all their like actual work projects and things like that in that sphere, I just want to say like, I'm impressed with your skills if you have to do that, and I'm sure you're doing great. Can you put sub only mode? I don't think I can yet. I'm sorry, Moonlight. NG, hi. GK Wildlife Art. Do you do wildlife art? Hi. Nada, do I know Stray Kids? No, is that a band? Young says, is she live somewhere else? Sorry, what? Like on a different platform? No, I've only been going live here. That's a water jug. Hi. Moth? Hi, what's up? Angie, you already asked that, right? Moonlight. Bruno has been through hell and told her someone close to him had moved on. Yeah, he said that his dad had passed. Moss, thanks. I love you too. Vicky, you're loving the stream. Thanks for being here, Vicky. Didn't plan on doing anything. Tim, that's okay. You must have done something with your time. I was talking about this with a friend. Why was I talking about this? Dancing. We were talking about dancing. Like, for what it's worth. Yeah, I remember, like, not that long ago, even, I was going through a rough time, and I knew that it would, like, it would catch me if I let it. And so I had to change, like, I had to change my energy. Basically, like, I had to, like, do things that would pump me up because I didn't want to go down there. And I mean, whatever. There was more things going on. And I'm not saying that, like, this will solve all your problems. But I forced myself to get up out of bed whenever, or, like, get up from, like, where I was whenever I was starting to drag and starting to feel depressed. And I would make myself dance. I would put on good music and I would dance alone in my bedroom. And I did that for, like, weeks and weeks and weeks. And it worked. It really did work. Because it's very, very hard to be depressed when you're dancing. When you're dancing to, like, soul music, it's very hard. And I would just say, like, I don't know what version it is for you, but it's why, like, I'm really asking, like, hey, do you want to feel better? Because I'll support you in that direction. And if there are things for you to process, like in the state you're at, I'll support you there too. I really will. And I also want to say, like, so Bruno, you said, like, go sit, like, watch the sunrise, go sit in grass. I think sometimes when life is hitting you, or it seems like life is hitting you with all these different, like, problems and issues and, like, the perspective that you're, like, really, really living inside. And it just is, you know, it's just there and it just is. And you can't get out of it, seemingly. And you hear this advice, like, you should go focus your attention elsewhere on, like, something beautiful. You should, like, go watch a funny movie, or, like, go just, like, change your energy, like, go listen to something good, go eat something good, go do something. From the space you're at, that might sound like stupid and a waste of time and not helpful. But I just want to say it's from the space you're at that it occurs that way. And focusing on good things is almost all you need to do. Like, that's how easy it is. It's just that things feel a certain way because of where you're focused, because of where your attention is, because of what you're believing in and choosing again and again and again. And when you actually do start focusing on better and better and better things, better and better thoughts will start coming to you. Better and better perspectives will start coming to you. Feeling good really does matter. It really does. You can't solve a problem from the same energy that created it, right? So you actually have to get outside of your problems in order to be able to, like, see them clearly. Moth, where's Medal Iste? Tim, okay. Anyway, I'm not picking on you, but I'm not gonna, like, push you if you don't want it. Crazy Irish. Yo, I could chase 1,000 sunsets and not get the feeling you're okay, thank you. Thanks. Um, Alan, guys, I took a bus thinking it would save me time. You got lost. Like right now, are you lost? Do you need us to like Google Maps you? Are you okay, Alan? Or was that this weekend? Bruno, for everyone who's new, she talks about things she feels like needs talking about, then she catches up with the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm behind. Did I work out today? Yes, I did. I did like an abs and booty workout. Algerian Libre. Say a useful sentence and I'll give you a free banana. Free banana? A useful sentence? A useful sentence? Useful. Pay attention to what you pay attention to. There you go. Theodore. Hi. I love that name. Keyboard wizard scrolling. Hello from Canada. Hi, I'm Canadian. Ethan, you did easy barbell. Yo, am I so behind? I really try to get to every chat. I did easy barbell, curls, bench press. Epic Rec Center is still open and I'm thinking about going back anyway. What's the Epic Rec Center? That sounds great. I was actually trying to do laps in the pool the other day. It was so much fun. And this sounds silly, but like as a girl, you're often like, no, I don't want to get my hair wet. And I was like, F it, I'm getting my hair wet. And I was doing my front crawl. Bruno, you work on a computer in a warehouse. Okay. Is there anything you like about your work? Even if it's like, oh, I have kind of cool coworkers or free snacks. Is there anything good about it? Tim, you do deserve to be among us. Tim, it does. Meaning the past doesn't make you... No, the past doesn't make you who you are now. I'll just say that categorically. Okay. It doesn't. Unless you let it. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But if you're still holding on to things, I just want to say, I understand that it doesn't occur that way, that you can just let go to the past. It doesn't occur that way that you can just choose. It really, really feels like the past is here. The past is here. The past is here. But it's because you keep giving real, so much significance to it. And actually, I mean, it didn't really happen in this live, but maybe it'll happen now. I wanted to talk about giving yourself slack. And that includes whatever happened, whatever you did, whatever you didn't do, you're allowed to just drop it, forgive yourself, move on. And start, you're allowed to be a blank slate whenever you want, whenever you want. And the only person actually holding you to some kind of past is yourself. And I guess thinking about this too, there's some kind of idea out there in the world that you should be super accountable for your actions. You should think about what you've done and be regretful or remorseful, or you should live in whatever has happened and act accordingly to whatever has happened. But I wanted to pose the question of, who would you want to be around more? Who would you almost trust more? Really, really, I mean this. Would you want to be around someone who gives themselves slack, who forgives themselves when they make a mistake and moves forward, learns from it, takes whatever information is there and stays open, stays curious, stays alive, stays forward moving, excitement, like stays like excited and fresh and loving, would you trust that person who gives themselves slack for whatever mistakes they have made? Or would you rather be around the person who continues to carry that and continues to like rate themselves according to that and just be hard on themselves? Who would you trust more? Who would you want to be with more? Who would you want on your team more? And look, like whatever answer you come up with, that's your answer. I'm sure you have good justification and good thinking behind it. But for me, I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, I would want someone who's actually really easygoing on themselves, because that person is so much more adaptable, can learn so much quicker, can move so much quicker. And the other person, there's just like so much to go to get through. Ugh. And as much as they probably think they're being like responsible and right for whatever kind of thing they're holding on to, or regret, or whatever kind of feeling they're holding on to, usually I think there's a kind of like, no, I need to feel this way. Actually, there's some kind of logic, there's some kind of practical sense you have in carrying that around. It's why like I really aim to be understanding with whatever people are going through, and that there's a timing for all of it. But I just want to say, like, you're not, like, no one else is holding you as accountable as you are. Everyone else is like totally ready for you to move on. Totally ready. Totally ready to go with you when you're ready. And you're allowed to completely drop it and go, okay, what do I actually like, forget the past, just like, what am I actually really, really craving right now? What do I actually want to feel right now? What do I actually want to start doing right now? What do I actually want to be right now? And you start moving in that direction. And that's what defines who you are. That is what defines who you are. Fatima, and of course, because I was talking, now I'm even more behind. Fatima, thank you. You're beautiful too. You're gonna look, all that negativity in your life is pulling you down and forcing you to be sad. Look at the light and it will show you what happiness feels like. I know how that can sound, but Bruno, like, you're so right. It's what you put your attention on. It's what you put your focus on. There's like, there are billions of things that one could look at and focus on. Do you get that? Like, that's really all you can do as a human. That's your power. That's your ability, is to direct your attention. And as much as it might seem like everything is bad, if you were honest, you know this, that there are good things that you could look at, like a sunset, like, I don't know, a funny movie, like your favorite, I don't know, pinup model. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. Like video games, like whatever it is, like a really good meal, like whatever it is, I don't care. And the more that you put your attention there, and the more that you care about choosing what you put attention on, because it feels better, because it's more in alignment with who you are, the more those things are going to show up, the more that you're going to pay attention to them, because you're directing that. You're directing your energy, okay? And it starts to unfold in that direction. Does that make sense? You just start to notice more and more and more and more and more. And you know, like a vicious circle tends to be described as like going downward, but you can go upward in that too. And it really is as simple as focusing on the good. And there is so much good. You can't convince me that there isn't any good to be had. Dragmeyer, I'm from Canada. But yeah, have I watched the series From? No, what is that? Nada. Stray Kids is a Korean boy group. They make good content. Okay, I'll look into them. Kartik. Hi. I don't know when it happens, but somehow you became someone I really like to watch, I think. That's great. Hi. How are you? Where are you? Bruno, Tim, I am telling you how to live. I'm just trying to help you. Yeah, okay. Tim, like, it's cool. Sorry. Like, this chat became a lot about you. That's a lot of, like, attention. Anyway. Tony. In 1972, Christy Noam starred in the movie Aquamaniac from Television City. Okay, Aquamaniac. Young Thiz. Dancing lifts up the spirit. I just feel like dancing should be part of everyday life. Always, always, always. Bruno, on a different subject, I was thinking of trying a different genre of music. I love country, but maybe a soft Christian rock. Okay. I don't know. What do you like? Who do you like to listen to? Who do you sing? I don't know any Christian rock because, like, I don't think anything about it, but I don't know. I don't like super preachy music. But I think I've kind of been programmed to think that way. But yeah, who do you listen to? More and more I like country. I like anything though. As long as it's good. Tim, cool. I'm glad you don't let people run your life. I'm glad. Maximum Wheat. You have a riddle? Okay, give me the riddle. Reynold, evolution chat. What does that mean? Nicotaxi. Okay. Bruno, there's a country gospel artist I like. His name is Brandon Lake. I love his voice and how he tells that Jesus loves us. Brandon Lake. Okay, I'll look into it. It's a good name. What runs but cannot walk? A machine. A car. A car. Water. Tim, so like, this is what I would suggest. There's lots of things. I would focus on one thing, one single thing that you like about your life. One single thing that makes you feel a little bit better. And I would think about that or interact with that, or I would put my energy there as much as possible. As much as possible, really. And whatever beliefs I had that were making me depressed, because if you're having a feeling of depression, it's because you're thinking things that are causing those emotions, I would examine them and ask whether they're actually true. But sometimes you can't get there from the state you're in. So that's why I would say I would put yourself like in better and better feeling states by focusing on anything that makes you feel slightly better. Yeah. Christian singers. Yeah, Brandon Lake. Okay. Young Thiz, you gonna work out tonight? Okay. Kaleo. Way down. Is that like the... Maybe I know that and I don't know that I know it. Way down we go. Wait, I'm not singing right. Yo, I'm so curious what your voice is like. Debo. I speak fluent English. Thank you so much. It only took me like 10 years. Maximum week, a river, water. I got it. What's my prize? Where do we go? You sang that? Yo, are you good? I mean, of course you're good. Nothing's fun for you? I didn't say fun. Like, just slightly better. Slightly like, I kind of like this. It's kind of good, even if it's like chicken or like cake or anything you like doing that makes you feel slightly better. There has to be something you like. There has to be something in this world that you kind of like. Alex, you're not feeling great? Okay. Thanks for being here. Good luck with the guitar. I want to know how it's going. I'm gonna go too soon. Bruno, when I work construction like I did today, installing well water tanks and filters, I listen to either country or gospel music because it makes me work faster and better. Isn't music so amazing? That's really cool. You installed well water tanks and filters. For what it's worth, Bruno, I think what you do is so cool. I think construction is so cool. And then like I always wonder this, like you build things like, and then it exists and you could say like, yeah, I participated in that. How does that feel? Nada. Then find something fun. I can give you options if you want. Just ask. That's great. Naka, Tim, you got number. You can call. You got people to talk to. Don't let those feelings for yourself. Trust me, I live this. I understand what you feel. Yeah. And like, sorry, I don't want you to feel like we're teaming up on you. I just want to say like to anyone in general, you get there when you get there. You've had enough when you've had enough. And it's okay. It's okay to not feel okay. It's all okay. Yeah, Tim, like, we don't. Because no one has lived your exact life. We don't. It doesn't mean we haven't, like, lived kind of similar things and found things that work that we're just offering. And if you wanted to try some of them out, you can. If not, that's totally your prerogative. And I'm actually, like, really glad. I really like that you know yourself that well. Bruno, you're extra chatty. I like it. The GPS lied to you? You got found, though? Alan, I'm glad you're okay. Young says, yeah. Thanks for spreading positivity. I try. I don't try. It matters. It really matters. A younger version of me used to roll my eyes at positivity. It's everything. It really is. Tim, like, I just want to say, yeah, you've been through a lot. And if you need to be down there for a while, you be down there. That's fine. And if ever you want to like start experiencing something else, okay. I'm glad you're here. Whatever's going on with you, I'm glad you're here. You're important. You matter. What you've been through matters. What you're going through right now matters. I'm glad you're here. Okay? Bruno, you're embarrassed by your voice because it sounds good in person, but on video I sound like screeching metal. First of all, it's hard to judge your own voice. Sometimes I feel that. I'm glad you go for it though. I was recording something the other day and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have tried for that. But I'm so glad I tried for that. It's so much, it's like very easy to pull back. Not everyone can go there. Matthew, you're back. Oh my God, we were just like silently sitting here waiting for you. It took the rectangle with wheels and dropped me off somewhere else. Alan, I'm very glad you got found. The weird chats have finally gone. Yeah, it's after the hour. Neko Taxi, it was very noticeable you weren't there. Like, not to put pressure, but it was like, well, this is awkward. Matthew, what's going on with you? Bruno, you never took lessons, couldn't afford it. I made the best of what I was given. A lot of people are self-taught. Yeah, Bia, you sing too, don't you? Sometimes my GPS leaves me in strange and dangerous places. Young Fizz, I like to go outside, get some sun and sweat. Oh, I love getting a sweat. I love hiking. Oh my God. Last week, I need to go for a hike, guys. I need it. Last Tuesday, I went on this hike that turned out to be, I didn't know, a monster of a hike. And for some reason, you know when like the mood just hits you and you're like, yes, let's go. I was a monster hiking up that mountain. Idawato? Do I believe in God? I like, yes, basically. But I always add a caveat to that of like, I don't know what your definition of God is, and so I might not believe in your definition. Does that make sense? But I think probably we all have our own definitions. Idawato, what is always coming but never arrives? I don't know. The future. I don't know. Tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm so good at these riddles. Tomorrow will always be tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes today. Yeah, so it never comes. It's never tomorrow. As of last Friday. Wait, what's like seeing Withdrawals by Treaty Oak Revival? Oh my God, Bruno, you're giving me too much music. I need to look up. Trying to work on singing in public because I'm so impressed. Bruno, if you feel like any kind of way about your voice and you're doing live shows, that's amazing. Ayukalu, I don't know if I'm Lokalu, sorry. The egg, thanks for being here. I'd love it if you visited more often. 2 a.m. here. No, you should get some shut-eye. can't stay here tonight. Tomorrow should have more time to participate in chat. So I hope everyone here has a good night. Same to you. Bye, Matthew. Bye. Yeah, I need to go soon too. But yeah, wow. I always forget that you're not English because it's so good. That's really exciting. Zachary, music makes my job worse. I also work construction. I got to be able to hear the measurements and shit. Okay. Yeah, like what's it like working in construction? Also, the days must be so hard, but you guys must be so fit. And I just wonder what that's like to know that like you're building the city. You know what I mean? Alan, guys, what if we open a mechanic shop and all work together? That's so cute. What if? Is that what you want to do, Alan? You want to be like, you want to work on cars? Bruno, I have one earbud in and out because I want to be able to hear the scissor lifts speeding through the site. Oh, yeah, that's smart. Night, Matthew. Thanks for being here. Alan, it just occurred to you, like working on cars. GBN, a mechanic's workshop. I love it. I think I found a new acoustic guitar for only $189. Brand new? Yo, are you good at guitar? Bye. Prime Reaper, hey, too early. Hell's Angels, hi. Thank you for all the flowers and kisses and hearts. Hi. Tim, I'm embarrassed by my whole life. Yeah. I understand that. That's okay. Can you give yourself like a little bit of forgiveness? Like, always know that like whatever you did, whatever choices you made, however you reacted or like acted or whatever it was, you honestly did that because based on where you were at that time, that is what came most naturally. That is what made the most sense to you. That is what you had to work with. You were probably pretty young. You were probably pretty new to this. And you were doing your best. And that was your best. And if you can give yourself like the tiniest bit of compassion and like, meh, okay, that happened. It's fine. That ability to forgive yourself and keep moving forward will serve you so much. And just know too that like that ability also extends to other people. And I think we all need that. Like, know that everyone is doing their best, even if that is confusing at times. But if you treat people like they're doing their best and you treat yourself like you're doing your best, you're able to move forward so much more easily. Because now you have someone compassionate and caring on your side as opposed to an opponent. I'm so far behind the chat. Okay, I have to go too, so I'm just gonna jump up. Saren, hi. Bia, that's right. Where's the blue, girl? Out of the monitor. That's so weird. I just want to like shout out to everyone I see. Kingvin, hi. I'm sorry if I'm behind. Gaming hater. I look like your mom. Tropical Storm by Brian Kelly. Cool. Jesse Jesus. Hi. Tim. Nope. Sorry, you deserve to be here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Sorry, I'm not gonna like take that. I can get that you feel that way. I can get that. I can get that. That's okay. Okay. Oops. I guess you slipped by. I guess somehow you got in. You shouldn't be here, but like somehow you like sneaked in, snuck in. So like, okay, take advantage. Okay, I'm not that far. Mirror for you. See what happens. Okay, I really do have to go. But thank you guys for being here. Everyone. Everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Alan, bye. You're okay. Thank you for doing what you do at work. I don't even know what you fully do at work, but thank you for being a computer wizard, okay? Thank you for all those Excel spreadsheets. Thank you. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I will be live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, just like come for the good vibes. Bring whatever like you're dealing with. And I hope that I make your days just like a little bit better, because you make mine better. Okay? I love you guys.